Alright, this is going to be a video of this 52-inch Hunter brand ceiling fan I got at the Habitat Restore. I got it because I volunteer there, and what I do for them is refurbish ceiling fans they receive by donation and make them more sellable than how they originally came in. Anyways, I'm not 100% sure on what model this is. I was thinking it might be a Stratford. However, it does have a couple features which are telling me otherwise. For instance, instead of having the usual scallop style globes, it just has plain frosted ones, has a skeletal style motor instead of a spinner, and the canopy is not quite the same as what you'd find on most Stratford fans. Anyways, I'm actually going to demonstrate it for you guys now and start the light kit. And this does work, and I'm using 4 6 total equivalent and same fluorescent bulbs in there. And I'm going to turn that off. And turn the fan on and begin with the high speed. I did put a white piece of tape on one of the blade brackets just to indicate RPM. And this is probably going to go somewhere around maybe 215, 220. And this fan is extremely powerful. Could probably cool a large room with no problem. Blows a ton of air. I'm going to medium speed now. This is probably going to slow down to around 175 RPM. Now for low speed, I'll show with the fan and light on, running at the same time. This goes a little bit faster than a average Hunter low speed, probably due to the skeletal motor, and it's going to spin at probably 60, probably just under 70 RPM, and I'll turn that off. Stop the blades here, and I'm going to talk about some general information on the fan. I believe it was manufactured by Compass East Industries, otherwise known as CEI. So it says CEI on the fan motor. Interestingly enough, it's actually made in Thailand, which is kind of an unusual place to make a fan. I do know, however, that some early 2000s Hunters were made there. This one is actually from 2001. Another thing is the fan came with a really odd pull chain extension. It was one chain that stretched from here to the other one, was just connected to both. It was the stupidest thing, so I took it off, and you can see that I kind of actually tied these up. This is just temporary until I actually get some proper pull chain extension, because I didn't want it to clack against the globes, as the fan does have a bit of a wobble to it. I'm not going to talk about the pros and cons of the fan. I really like the fact that it's rather versatile. For instance, the blades are reversible. One side is pine, the other side is probably red oak, I would think. It looks like red oak. Unfortunately, let's see if I can find it, one of the blades was a bit damaged, the pine side, so I tried to patch it up as best as I can. For a distance you can't really tell, however it's definitely not perfect. Another thing I really like is the fact that the fan is built really well. All the parts are exceptionally high quality. It has a really nice motor to it that's really well sized, and spins the blades pretty fast. Another thing I like is the fan can be downrod or flush mounted. I am using the downrod setup, and it actually didn't include the special low profile washer required to flush mount it, but I'm just going to keep it on downrod for now because it's just the most standard mounting style. What I don't like, however, is the fan is a little bit wobbly. That's probably due to the fact that one of the blades is a little bit bent. And also, it does have kind of a startup hum to it, unusual for Hunter fans. Other than that, though, I'd probably have to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Very, very exceptional. I really don't have much to complain about. So yeah, I think that's just about concludes the video. Before I end this, though, if you do know the exact model of this, whether it's a Stratford or not, please share your opinion in the comment box below. That would be much appreciated. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and there's lots more to come.